We are at Ocmulgee National Park. We are going to take you to some mounds today. What you think, Brittany? She's excited. Okay, after spending quite some time in the museum area, we're finally headed up to the Earth Lodge. And they have here at Ocmulgee the Earth Lodge, the Great Temple Mound, the Funeral Mound, the Ocmulgee Rivers. They have the Heritage Trail. There was several mounds here originally, and so we're going to see one. Will be there in just a few minutes. I've been wanting to go to this one for quite a while. I'm really excited because we're already walking up towards it. Man, they really built this one high. Or maybe it was a hill and it sat on a hill. I don't know really which, but whatever the case. 17,000 years of continuous human habitation, this says. And it shows you a map of the visitor center. And there comes Brittany. And so, all right, we're fixing to start up. This is totally different from any mounds I've been to. I'm into all kinds. And this is great, really, because we're going to get to go inside the mound and see. But this is not, I don't think, even the biggest mound, though. There was a bigger mound. It might be the biggest one now, right. But I don't think it was the biggest one originally. Railroads destroyed one. Farming was plowed down. I think they called it Mound X, is that right?
Yeah.
And this one is left, but I know there's still at least in one more. We'll find out. We can't climb this one, but she said one of them we could climb. Don't remember which one it was. But
probably the Great, what was it?
Yeah, the Temple one probably. Great Temple or whatever. Yeah.
Great Temple Mound.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a sign. I'm not sure what's on it. I'll walk out there in a minute and see. This, I bet it circles. Well, no. It stops there. I thought it might circle around to that. And there's a little one there, the hill one. I think it's a mound. The way this slopes off, they might not have bar pits, but I would think they did.
They talked about them.
Yeah. Just don't know where they are. I usually see them right off, but I haven't yet. Okay. Said you can use your phone to discover the park by scanning the QR code. Do you have a QR code on yours? It said Ocmulgee's Earth Lodge is the oldest ceremonial lodge. It's pretty neat. She's going to see what they have to say. Park Ranger audio tour. Kind of neat the stuff they have now. Yeah, see, now I was told that there was, not real, but that they had found bodies. Maybe it wasn't this one, maybe it was another one I was thinking about. I really thought you walked in and it had them. Maybe they've changed their history too. You can never tell. That happens. But I don't wear a mask. Gonna wear a mask in this building? Okay.
I'm good. I'll just jump here.
Oh, I thought there was something you needed. Oh, you bump your head, bend down.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Gotta bend over.
Well, you're taller than I am, so you better bend over. It was short people.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, though, they wasn't taller like us. And especially like you and John, y'all are real tall. Okay. Oh, I thought you could go in there. They just fool you all the way around, don't they? Just fool you all the way around. Yeah. See, there's the effigy right there. And there's, I guess, where they had the fires. And then you can see where they had the places to sit over there. Over there, and there's a pot and a, what you call it, shell, conch, yeah. It's still cool though. I mean, neat. Yeah, it's cool too. The air conditioner's got cool, but that one kind of cool I was talking about. It's pretty neat. So I guess that's the way it would originally been, with the trees and stuff. That's pretty cool. But it is different from any I've ever been to. I've never been to one where they had it inside like this. That you go and actually see it inside the mound itself. I mean, we're in the mound itself.
Right.
I wonder if those were original when they found it. That was looking like blocks or bricks or whatever. It looks
original.
Of course, then again, who knows? But it does. I mean, it looks really old.
Yeah.
Y'all can see how she has to bend down to get in and out. All right, we'll catch you some more. Now, see, this is the one we just come out of. You see that little thing on top? I get to get air to circulate around, I guess. And there's another one right there. Look and see which one that is. Okay, that's the lesser Temple Mound. Because no, that's the Great Temple Mound. This is the lesser one. Where are we at? We're at the Earth Lodge. Okay, that's the Cornfield Mound. That's what that is, Cornfield Mound.
And there's the trenches.
Yeah. Yeah, that one went across, yeah. Now, that was made then, didn't it say when they were fighting? The trenches?
To fight or to put dirt in.
Yeah.
And there's something else that they used it for.
I thought they said during the Civil War or something they had trenches.
Sources of field for construction mound.
2 lines of ditches varying in width and depth have been traced around the east side of the village. Some sections parallel and lined with clay may have been borrow pits. Okay, well, I said that originally, didn't I? I didn't realize that. Sources of field for constructing mounds. Yeah, okay. Well, I saw it and I thought, this looks like borrow pits. And then I was like, had the creek going through there. And I'm like, okay, maybe not. But yeah, that's the Cornfield Mound. So, okay, and this is the iron horn devastates the mounds. This was the railroad that I was talking about. The railroad came through. Today, as you look out at the mounds, the railroad cuts, and you can see the mounds out here. We can climb that one because I can see the stairs from here. I might make it that far if I let you carry my pack. Anyway, this shows them 1,000 years ago, 1843, 1873, as I think they would have looked. Oh, let's see what this sign says. Yeah, that tells you right there on the sign that's the Cornfield Mound. Okay, instead of having to guess. Okay, this was the trading post here. That's what that was, and it did say it had a moat around it. So that's, and then they found bodies of men, women, and children under this. There's no telling when the British did this what there might have even been another mound there, and they tore it down to build that. Who knows? Especially it having moats, and I think it said didn't it say there was a grain storage, Brittany?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To the north.
To the north. I don't know which way is north here. Okay, it would be that way then. Probably north. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the way this is sitting, so, but I was trying to figure it out because this is the moat. This is the moat right here, and the moat goes like this. So I'm assuming north is in that direction. That's where they found the grain pits. So, okay, we see a train passing. That was the track that cut off part of the mound. And here's a little mound here. It goes back to the trading post and the Great Temple Mound. And this is called the Southeast Mound. Pottery found in the mound. This is the pottery found in the mound from the Archaic period. Okay, so this is the oldest one right here. This mound is. because it says it's been occupied from the Archaic period, 9600 BC to 1000 BC, through the Mississippian period, 900 AD to 1540 AD. Archaeologists found evidence of prehistoric burials, plain pottery and stone projectile points and chipped stones. That's all we ever find is chipped ones. The oval shape of the mound suggests it was heavily damaged by erosion and plowing. Today the mound measures 30 by 50 feet and 3 feet high. The mound was likely built during the last years of the Mississippian period because it's located 200 feet outside of the village's fortification walls. So they're saying the mound's not that old, but this area right here has been occupied. They don't know that. If they found evidence it had been occupied since 9600 BC, the mound may have been here that long too. It was probably way taller than it is now. So, well, I thought I was just gonna walk to the first one, then I was gonna go back, but I didn't. So, I think walking by the road probably is gonna be easier. Okay, this Mississippian period, 900 to 1600. This is the Great Temple Mound and Town Site. It's relatively little is known about these mounds, except that they were topped by rectangular wooden structures, probably used for religious and ceremonial purposes. And she's going to turn the phone on and see what they have to say. This is the Lesser Temple Mound, Mound B. 3/4 of this mound was removed by railroad construction in the early 40s. It's a flat top pyramid, originally about 120 feet in diameter at its widest point and almost 12 feet high. A soil profile taken on the northern face suggests the mound was constructed in 4 distinct phases. So see, even that mound, this one's tall, and it's even taller on the other side. So, and that was probably another thing they built there to go up to it. Okay, when we get up here, you can see that one there a little better in the distance in the museum. The highway that we walked up a while ago, and the one in the distance, which is pretty cool. I hope I don't get any more ants. Is there another one besides that one, Brittany? Do you know?
There's all.
I don't know what that one's called because we're at these two right now, the Temple Mounds. Where are they at? Okay, we walked around here.
So when we get over there.
Yeah, so when we get back to the thing, we had to cross over. We're at the Lesser Temple Mound, that one right there now. And then there's the funeral mound here.
That's gonna be that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because the trading post site's that one we looked at earlier. Yeah, that's the only two. Well, that's the only one we like. Well, no, there's one there. McDougal Mound. How do we get to it?
Walk.
Okay.
Where we come in, walk back. But I'm sure we could take this one. No, we had to go all the way.
Yeah, well,
It's at the park entrance.
I just don't believe I've been on one, Brittany, this tall before, because that's really a good distance down through there. And I think all of this right here is mound going down. Some of it they may have been building on a natural hill already, but if they weren't, whoa. I think they did though, because it's amazing. And I've never seen one built on hills and like this. This is the first ones I've seen that was actually built in hilly, mountainous areas, which to me is totally unusual. 5 stories. I can believe that. Yeah, I believe this is the tallest one I've ever been on. The one at Moundville ain't nowhere near this tall. The one at Moundville, West Virginia was conical. It wasn't. See, these in the southeast seem like are the rectangle shape with the flat tops. The ones we were in Ohio and stuff, a lot of them were conical shaped mounds. Not all of them, but most of them. Okay, we're going to finish the route down. I like these yellow and black stripes. It gives you more grip.
Yeah.
On the steps. This is going to be a lot of steps. Wow. What a view. Man, I guess that's Macon, isn't it? Can't beat that, can you? I ain't never been to a mound with a view like this, I have to say. Not saying there's not some, probably the Cahokia may, I don't know. I've never been there, but wow, I've been to a lot of mounds. Hear the train, hear that train a-coming. It's rolling around the bend. They ran the railroad tracks right through the mounds and then. Okay, that's enough of that stuff. Okay, the car could have pulled over to that mound. They close at 5. I might have to rest a little bit before we hit that one, so maybe I got the time. That one's about like the way that we usually walk up. Wow, it's strange as hilly as this area is that they would build mounds in this area. But you can see the museum out there too, pretty good. They made that museum around the top, or close to the top, with designs like they found on some pottery. That was pretty neat. That's something else. I have not been to one with a view like that. I'm just in shock, I guess, surprised, because I wasn't expecting that. She said it had a beautiful view, but she didn't say anything about the city, you know what I'm saying?
Who was that, Diane?
Out there at the museum, the visitor center, that girl. Okay, so this is the funeral mound. I think there's a fence over there. I don't know. Well, probably to block it off, I guess. That's what a fence is usually for. But this talks about the Mississippian diet here. And we're going to walk back this trail back. But there's those mounds from the Great Temple Mound and the Lesser Temple Mound from here, from this view, which is pretty cool. It's pretty creek flowing. We thought we'd stop and get a picture of the flowers in the creek. I'm hot enough to want to give Carl in that creek. Oh, I'd love to go through the rocks down there. Find me some rocks. Okay, this is the trench that they were talking about. We covered part of it when we first started, but goes out through there. And the cornfield mound is just a little piece out there. This is Halstead Factory and Mound X. Don't know what Halstead Factory was. It says a 2-acre Fort Stockade. So, and here's the map of it. So, okay, this is the McDougal Mound. And here's the sign for it. It was originally, apparently, the rectangular with the building on top, but it's not.
40% of the original remains today.
Okay. The mound stood 30 feet tall in 1854, and the base of it was 100 feet wide, because they used it for road fill. See, that's what they did where we live. I can see the mound from here. This is the Dunlap house. I don't know what the Dunlap house is. I think they're the ones that took the pictures, but there's the mound. That's called Dunlap Mound out there. Okay, we are now at the Rock Eagle effigy. They have effigy mounds in Putnam County, Rock Hawk and Rock Eagle and Rock Snake and Presley, but we're at Rock Eagle, which is this one. I don't know where the other areas are in Presley County. But we will find out maybe one day. I don't know if you'll be able to tell it's a eagle or not, but it's pretty neat. Yeah, this is the tail of it. And you can see the wings going out right there. Then down on that end. And that's the body. And the tower, of course. We're going to walk around this way. Brittany's going that direction. So we're going to go this one. Meet in the center. Okay, now you see the wing grow good there. Let's go over here and put it there. You can see it better like that without seeing the fence. Let's see Brittany over there at the tower. Okay, we'll walk some more. You can see it pretty good right there. The wings. And the tail there. I mean the head. Sorry. It's pretty high. I didn't expect it to be that big. It's actually bigger than I expected it to be. Too bad can't walk in there and to it, ain't it? Huh? It's too bad can't walk in there to it, ain't it?
I think it's cool that we can walk up.
Actually, I think this is the feathers on the end, and the other one was the head. I thought the other one was the tail, but I believe this is the tail.
We can walk up this tower.
Oh, can you? Oh, I thought it'd be closed. Because you said everything else was closed, and I'm thinking, what else is there? That's what you were thinking too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go up this tower. It's pretty tall. We'll walk up there. It's just real hard to climb. Oh, this is big. Oh, this reminds me of, have you been up the tower at Cheehaw, Brittany? Yeah, does this remind you of that? Yeah. It does me too. Only they don't have the big post like this one has. They have iron rails, and you know they're always wet. It seems like when we go up there and touch those posts.
Yeah.
Got water on your hands. Those rocks have always, it seemed like, got water running down on them. Oh my gosh. I saw I give up earlier. I didn't know it was going to be this much climbing. I'm going to look right here and then I'm going to rest a second and then climb the rest. I'm wore out from this morning. Ooh, they talking about the spiders. I see why. And these are the ones they showed was gross. Yeah, that was the head on that end. You can see it pretty good. Oh, this is so cool. This is neat. It really is. That's awesome. The ones they showed, though, was ugly. Looked like tarantulas or something. The ones I saw was just plain, oh. Okay.
Really cool.
It is. Oh, and it's really a good view from here. Man, I wonder who did that. I wonder how many it took to do it. All right, I guess that's going to finish out our day, and it's been pretty exciting. We've had a lot of fun. Seen a lot of things we've never seen before. And did you like the mounds and stuff today?
I did.
It was. What was your favorite part about it?
I think the one that we could walk into.
Yeah, the Earth Lodge.
Yes, and then this is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is pretty neat. Like I told her, the only effigy mound I saw beside this one was the one at Oxford, and it wasn't the whole one. They took parts of it from Snake Mountain and made like a round one. That's not anywhere near a snake, so, but it's pretty neat. This is a pretty neat place.
It is neat.
Look at those beans, buddy. I like those beans up there. You know what those are, don't you? Mm. Oh, down there are two old, of scrying stones, millstones. And we mentioned it before. Bible says if you offend one of the little ones, talking about children, better for you to have one of these put around your neck and you drown in the sea than to offend one of the little ones. So that's a great big woe to someone hurts kids. Just had to say that. Well, all right, we are out. Be blessed. Have a great day.